And Hideki over there, eating at night. Oh, okay, he's ready to go to bed now. Just a midnight snack. You know, everybody needs a good one of those. How's it going, everybody? Dragast here, and welcome back to another episode of Oxygen Not Included. So as you can see, last episode we brought the lavatory in here, which is huge for dealing with this contamination that we're starting to see. So that was the big goal of the last episode. We successfully did that. Today, obviously, I'm going to have to work on my stress issues. We are getting quite drastically stressed. Right now, only Tyson and Navy Otter are really in the danger areas. So we're going to make them relax a little bit. Let's actually get one of them to come on this bed. So which one was the highest? Tyson was. Okay, so Tyson Fudge, get on there, and let's get you all fixed up. But more importantly, I want to make this place improved with Decor. Obviously, I haven't really been focusing too much on Decor. If we go over here, Decor overlay, you can see most of it is still red. You want this green, you want your residents happy, or you want at least most of their living corridors green. So we got this thing right here. Let's actually prioritize some of this. So this one, for example, we definitely do want that. So we're going to, let's drop it down to a 7, actually. You guys let me know something really good. Basically, if you do put 9s down, it's going to stress them out even more because obviously 9 is of utmost importance, and sometimes they will actually skip, for example, going to the washroom or something to do it, and that's only going to make matters worse. So I only want to do 9s for the most important things. The rest we're going to do 8. So these things, I don't know how much longer I want to use these algae terrariums because they use obviously algae. And algae is going to be a serious issue soon. We got this big block here, but aside from that, if you look around, we don't have too much left. I guess there's a bunch over here, which is good. We're going to be digging that out very soon. But yeah, aside from that, there's really not much left, so I don't know how much algae I want to be using into this thing. But like you guys asked in the last episode, I am definitely going to be putting down some air scrubbers today. I'm just going to be focusing on improving the situation here. Obviously, we got a lot of contaminated oxygen over here, so we're going to have to deal with that because they are going into here. Some of you guys said to put a hydrogen generator in there and it converts it, but no, it uses hydrogen. Now, we don't really have any hydrogen around the map aside from this little bit right here. I'm not really seeing any others. We got, oh, here's some hydrogen right here. That's right, too. Okay, so that's all my hydrogen, so there's really not that much, so I don't think we're going to get into the hydrogen generators today, but we do got to clean this room because it is considered unbreathable. That's obviously very dangerous. So what we're going to do is put another air scrubber into here. That's going to deal with that. We got an air scrubber down here. Those are our two biggest issues. Obviously, this one's pretty bad as well, but these algae terrariums are doing that for now. We might change that over to an air scrubber later. We got the air deodorizer over here for the contaminated air. Really, there's no big places for contamination anywhere else in this. We got carbon dioxide over here, too. I guess, yeah, you know what? We're going to dig this out today, so it would be smart to put an air scrubber over here as well and make sure everything's fine over here. We'll obviously have to connect up to that later on. That might not even happen this episode, though. All right, but what I want to focus on today is my stress. So we're going to increase our decor here. Let me actually look at what's going on here. So we got a little bit of piping not behind the ladder and everything. We're going to have to deal with that because, unfortunately, when we built this, we didn't make this 2 or 3 tiers wide, which would have helped with all the piping issues that we're having. Now, on top of that, I do want to dig around because I gotta get these plants done. These pots have been here forever, but there's nothing in the flower vases. So we're gonna dig around today and look for that kind of stuff. I also do want to help with the decor now, so Tasteful Memorial, we don't need that just yet. We're not having anyone dying. I put up a bunch of blank canvases. Let's actually look around and make sure. Alright, one could definitely go over here just for funsies. Alright, we got one in that red, we got one in that red. I didn't mean to do that. I guess we should maybe do something else over here. You know what, let's put a sculpture. Oh, actually, we can get rid of these now. So let's, deconstruct this, because we don't want people utilizing those anymore, because we have these very awesome lavatories now. Alright, aside from that, I think we're pretty much all good here. So we got the canvases being set up. How do we work these? I'm assuming somebody just randomly does it when they want to. Oh, speak of the devil, who's this? C-Top decides he wants to be an artist as well. There's a little bit of a glitch here. You can see that the bar is in front of C-Top for whatever reason. But we'll see whatever C-Top makes. I'm actually curious. I don't think C-Top really has any art. Let's go to his stats here and see. Creativity 1. This is not going to go well. Actually, now that I think about it, let's check our printing pod and see if there's anyone with creativity. Every now and then, new ones will come. Unfortunately, no creativity here, so we're not going to hire anyone else. Again, if you missed my reasoning in the last episode, basically, it's more mouths to feed. We're not really having issues right now. We're having people actually idle right now. So I don't want to put anyone else in here because we don't really need it. Okay, there we go. What's going... This is hydrogen over here. So what is making hydrogen? I'm assuming the water purifier? But I'm not sure where that hydrogen's coming from. We got sandstone on the ground, but there's nothing really that says it emits hydrogen. So... yeah, not really sure why. We'll have to pipe out this gas somewhere because we definitely don't want some hydrogen around. That's a little dangerous. And research has been complete. These are probably old ones. Eureka, temperature modulation. Okay, so we got that now. We know that. Medbay technology has now been researched as well. Let's actually look at our research really quickly. I think we're on the last one, if I remember correctly, and yes, we're actually almost done it. That's good. Once that's done, we can actually get rid of these and build something over here, and obviously I want to get all this algae as well. Okay, and here's C-Top's amazing picture. A crude painting. Thanks, C-Top, for drawing yourself. Clearly a self-portrait there, buddy. It's beautiful. And is he doing another one? It looks like... no, Chicken Lord's doing this one. Let's see if Chicken Lord's is any better. And Tyson Fudge, how are you doing for your stress, buddy? It should have, yeah, dropped by 10% here. That's perfect. Let's put Navy Otter on here once again, and let's see what's wrong with... Navy Otter has been stressed this whole time, so I'm gonna see what's wrong with her. Did C-Top... yeah, C-Top took over the painting over here. C-Top clearly likes painting for whatever reason. I don't know why. There's really nothing wrong with her. Drab decor, so she's complaining about the decor. Dirty hands and grimy, I mean, everybody is that, so that's really not anything too bad. Alright, well, hopefully this massage will help out a little bit. Now, ooh, okay, Tyson's filling up the generator. Thank you, Tyson. We also do need to connect these to the power lines here. That would be smart. Alright, so let's do that. There we go. We got that one there. We got this one down here, so we're going to have to build a pipe all the way, or a line, rather, all the way down to there. I know I built something else as well. We got this thing coming up over here, but I don't think you need power for that. So aside from that, I think we're all good. Obviously, we're going to need to go up here, but that's not happening anytime soon. Let's just build up, though, just to prepare. Okay, we also have our fridge here, so we should probably... yeah, let's get rid of this rations box. They're still using it, as you can see, Navy Otter over here eating with it. I don't know why Navy Otter's eating on the ground as well, considering we got all these tables now that I made for you guys. And C-Top finished his crude painting again, and yes, he built the same fucking painting. C-Top, that's kind of not the point. I think people are just going to get pissed off by these paintings now, but let's actually see, is it helping at all? Not really. I mean, there's some green at the roof for whatever reason, but it's not really helping out the situation here. You know what? Let's actually go to some lighting, because ceiling lamps will help as well. So we'll put, ooh, wow, this actually has a good amount of light. So we'll put one, yeah, let's just make sure we light up all the rooms here. I don't know how much power these use, but I do want to light up at least our main rooms here, so we'll do that. I guess, do we want lights in the bedroom? I don't know if that would help or not. I'm gonna skip the lights in the bedroom for right now, just because I'm worried that would actually affect sleep. I'm not certain if this game's that in-depth, but to be safe, we're just not gonna do it. It's better to not do something that you don't know than to actually do it. So we're gonna connect all these up, get all the lights set up. I'm hoping they can reach these. They should be able to. If not, we're gonna have to make ladders once again. All right, and there goes the ration box, hopefully. Let's actually tell these people to sweep this up, and hopefully, I'm assuming my refrigerator's working. They just haven't put anything in it yet. Obviously, I'd rather them use that. Are these things assigned? Maybe that's the issue. Assigned to shitweed. Okay, so yes, each person can... oh, that's stupid. All right, so that's why they weren't using it, because they all have assigned places. So you know what? We might actually... insufficient resource algae. Oh, shit, that's not good. So we're having... yes, there's no algae there. So we're definitely going to want to get some of this algae, because I don't think we have any left, guys. This is a bad thing. So we're just going to have to put tables wherever we can fit them. So we'll have a mess table right here, a mess table right here. We're going to need 9 total, so there's 6 total right now. I guess we can put one right on the edge here. That's not a nice place to put it, though. Okay, yeah, let's put one down here. Put 2 down there. And we need one more somewhere else, so you know what? Yeah, I think we're just going to do it right here, as much as I hate doing it there, but I think that should be fine. Okay, so we got our mess table set up. That's going to improve stress-related issues as well. You can see we're dropping our stress quite drastically. Navy Otter's still the highest, but she's busy right now getting a back massage. All right, so I gotta get algae because I'm getting scared now. How are we doing for insufficient? Oh, actually, we're making enough oxygen because there's no warning popping up, but we don't have any algae, so obviously that's going to be needed. Looks like they grabbed some of this. They're going to need to grab more, though. I'm just going to wait for these research stations to finish up, and then we're going to delete that and get all that algae over there. But we do got some algae over here, so let's dig this out like I said we were going to do. We'll dig at least this much out and leave a little wall in place. Also, let's expand this out, so we'll put a walkway all the way down here, and let's start digging this out as well. Shannon's already working on it. Good job, Shannon. I appreciate that. You know what? We're going to go all the way down here because there's a lot of algae right there that we can take out, and maybe I want to expand this carbon dioxide room that we got going on here. I do have to watch my storage, though. We got a lot of resources in storage already here, and I'm probably storing a little too much, but you know what? I just can't spend enough to use all this storage that we got here. So yeah, these things are all full. Also noticing, oh great, okay, so this air scrubber's done, but we need to connect it. No liquid pipe. Oh, fuck, it takes liquid? I probably should have read that. Okay, so let's read it here. Liquid intake, empty pipe, no liquid output. Okay, so plumbing needs to come all the way over to the air scrubber. That's okay. We've already dealt with the plumbing anyways, so this shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so we got clean water right here. Let's take this over to the intake, and for the outtake, I think we're gonna have to go to the contaminated water, aren't we? Alright, actually, I don't think it's going to be that bad. We can just connect it to our lavatory output pipe, and it should be fine. So we're going to have to maybe build a ladder in here to reach up. I think we're definitely going to need to do that, and we'll connect it to that, and that system goes all the way back into here to put all the contamination inside this room. So that should work. There we go. So now we just got to actually build this floor. So let's go back to the base here and go to tile. Now, I keep using... Okay, I am using sandstone now. That's perfect. And we're just going to build this all the way across like so. And then obviously dig this out because it's got algae there. It's really the perfect place to get a lot of resources. So there we go. We'll do that, and that should be okay. All right, it's been day 2 of Navy Otter on the massage table. How is Navy Otter doing? Obviously, we're doing a hell of a lot better. Tyson is now the most stressed, so yeah, this massage bench is a lifesaver. So let's put Tyson back on, and we're slowly dropping down everybody's stress. I mean, we started with, like, what, 60? And now we're at 38, so it's a hell of a lot better in here now, at least. All right, but there's always something to do around here. I don't know why they haven't connected this yet. It's been like this for a few days now, so we're going to prioritize that as an 8. Yeah, obviously this as well. I would like to get this thing set up. You know what? All this piping we need to prioritize because they need this done ASAP. So let's get that to an 8 as well. And all this pipe. Now, I don't know if they're going to be able to reach all of it. We'll figure that out as we go here. This should not be, well, I guess we'll just keep it as an 8. All right, we got this one down here as well that I want to build, so let's do that. There we go. This one right through that. It's kind of hard to see in this view, but definitely do like the prioritization in this game. Now, the lights, we don't really need to worry about those, so I'm just trying to prioritize what I most want done today. This thing definitely do want that done, so we'll prioritize that as an 8. And yeah, now that our stress is down, I'm not really too worried about Decor. I was going to have mostly a Decor day, but it's looking like it's going to change into a mostly a digging day. Speaking of that, let's up this to about a 7, because I would like to at least get through here, harvest some of these plants over here, and just expand out my base a little more, because this is where we have all the room. Over here, we got contamination everywhere, and down below as well. Alright, but there we go. We got a lot of shit set up, so hopefully they'll do their job here. It looks like we're digging already, so that's perfect. This is going to be a nice new room here. I don't know what I'm going to put in all these new rooms, but I'm sure we'll find use for something. And now they're doing the pipes like I asked, so this is perfect. Okay, the research center is idle. We just got, I think Dai is doing the rest of the research here. Yes. So we are officially almost done. We just got to do 2 more research station things, and then we can get rid of these things. That's huge because I want to get this place opened up. My God, this room is scaring me. Look at all the gases over here. Thankfully, this airlock system seems to be working, even knowing there's no power set up yet. I don't know why there's no power yet. Let me actually look at that. All right, it just... Oh, that makes sense. Okay, I was just going to say there's no power here. That's because there's a cut in the line. They still haven't done that? Oh, my God. I should have noticed that by now, but I didn't prioritize this. So that was my bad. Hopefully they'll actually do it now and get these airlocks set up. Not that they're not working, though. I don't really understand why they open and close when they don't have any power connected to them. I don't think it should work that way, but it looks like Dye's doing the work for us, so thank you, Dye. There we go. And it looks like most of our piping over here is actually almost done as well. Now, this is yellow. That's unreachable. So we are going to have to build... Well, let's prioritize this. Because for whatever reason, they like to dig, but they don't like to build flooring. So please, guys, can we do that? That would be great. And then I can put a ladder up to be able to reach this stuff. So there we go. Put that a little too high. Let's just cancel those two. Oh, shoot. I hate this. I'm really bad at canceling things, obviously. Alright, thankfully it wasn't as bad this time. We just had to do that, and we should be good. Now, what does this say? Insufficient resources. Sedimentary rock. Can we change what we need to actually build those? Alright, let's open up liquid pipe here. Yeah, we can use sandstone, so I don't know why it was using rock before. Hopefully, that should have... Well, no, I don't know. I'm really confused why. Okay, so yeah, I must have used random things. Like, you can see if I don't choose anything like obsidian here, down here, there's sedimentary rock, so I'm gonna cancel all of this and use freaking sandstone because I got lots of sandstone. I don't have any of the rest of the fancy stuff, so let's get rid of that. Hopefully I remember how to do this now. But, yeah, I don't want to have to use shit that I don't have. So there we go. We'll connect this, make sure it's on sandstone, because as you can see, we got a lot of that. And I don't know why. It should automate the sandstone, because I told them to do that. There we go. That should be all connected now, and hopefully it's actually using sandstone now. I'm assuming they can't reach this one. Yeah, unreachable. And, of course, they want granite as well. So, god damn it, guys. All right, we're going to delete that. And put a liquid pipe in. There we go. It's on sandstone. We're all good now, but we still need to build a stupid ladder to get over the... You know what? They should have folding ladders around here that you can grab. I actually cannot build anywhere near it, so this is going to be interesting to try and do this. You know what? We can probably do something like that. Let's see if that works. All right, there we go. They're building the ladders already. Let's speed up time here to see if this actually works. I'm assuming it should. All right, guys, just get over. Yeah, C-top. Got it done. I only needed like 2 ladders there. Probably wasted a lot of time doing that, but oh well, doesn't matter. That pipe's done, so we can deconstruct all that, and now we're just waiting for this stuff. Did we actually do it? Yes, we did. We finally researched everything, guys, so these machines are obsolete now. We don't need them for anything, so deconstruct that, and now we're going to allow us to get that algae as well down there, so that is huge. Also, let's prioritize these desks, making people a little bit more happy in here, because stress is something I wanted to work on today, and obviously we're doing pretty good at dealing with stress right now, so I'm pretty happy with that. There we go, they're deconstructing it, we can wait for that, and bam, we're gonna have to put up a ladder to get all of this up there. And I think the issue over here is I'm not prioritizing the digging, and I should probably just make someone a full-time digger here so we can do that. I actually did have Shannon as a full-time digger, and there was digging all around here, and he wasn't doing anything, so I don't know why he was being picky regarding it. But I think we should maybe make him a full-time digger once again. Alright, and there we go. I moved Shannon over here, and he is going to work right away, so that's perfect. That's going to allow them to build the tiles as well, which will allow us to finish up this room and plumbing. Alright, so let's see, how is everybody else doing? We need to build that. We need to build the plumbing up to there. Not a huge issue, though. Maybe I should focus on expanding out... Actually, we need to harvest, though. We need to, maybe expand out our farm, though. I do like this little farm. It's pretty cool. And Hideki over there, eating at night. Oh, okay, he's ready to go to bed now. Just a midnight snack. You know, everybody needs a good one of those. Let me see. How are we doing for oxygen, anyways? I'm still not having oxygen issues, so that's a good thing. I'm a little worried I'm using too much, though. Is there a way to see total output? We are still having max gas pressure issues, so we will need to expand out this base. I don't know how else to deal with the gas pressure. I'm assuming we can pipe out some of the toxic gas. The air scrubbers should help as well, because they're going to get rid of the carbon dioxide. So once we get this set up, I think our pressure will be a little bit better. But if they would ever do this damn liquid pipe, that would be great. All right, let's speed up times. There we go. All right, they're going back to work, which is a good thing. Oh, the generator actually ran out. Oh, we almost ran out of battery power, as you can see. So I was always curious about that, how long the batteries would last if the generator died. And it looked like it survived throughout the whole night, so that's not too bad. I think we got a good power system set up here. Okay, and this is all done now. The only reason they probably can't reach the pipe is because of a distance issue, so we're going to put a couple ladders up there, and they should hopefully be able to do that. Prioritize this as an 8 as well, or they won't do it ever. And there we go. This should be good. It's actually turned on. Oh, is this one technically done? Yes. Okay, so it's using water, using carbon dioxide, emitting contaminated water. So now it's going through the pipe, being sent out back to here. That's going around being clean and sent down to here. So the air scrubber is working. I think this one's going to be working in overdrive, though, because it's right by the poor coal generator. All right, so that's good to see that it's working, though. The next one obviously is going to work once we finish this pipe as well, so that's perfect. Let's focus on actually expanding out our base now to also help with this pressure issue that we're having with the air. So we'll ump this to an 8 now, and let's look around and just see where I want to dig, because we are going to have to actually start digging into the hard territory soon, where there's lots of cool things like the slime. I would like to get into making slime into algae, because that's going to be something we need to do very soon. Actually, it might be smart to build a little tunnel down here, because there's all this really cool stuff over here, obsidian and stuff. But, like, also, even over here, it's just everywhere. So I think we're going to start up here. So let's actually, I'm going to mine this whole thing out. We're going to cancel the building of this thing for right now. And I'm just going to lay this thing out a little bit, making it a little bit more efficient up here. So let's actually, yeah, let's dig it all the way down to a nice flat ground here. We'll dig all this out, too. And, of course, we'll dig out all this and most of this. So we'll have a nice big room up here. We'll also put down some flooring to make sure our residents are happy while they're up here. So let's do that all the way. I love the sounds in this game, man. Perfect sounds for just building. All right, there we go. So we got that. I don't think we'll prioritize that just yet, but that's going to be how it's going to look once it's done. Obviously, we should probably get this stuff up here as well. The one thing I'm worried about is I can't put any ladders anywhere, so this might have been a stupid idea. Let's also prioritize this ladder as a 7 over here so we can actually get some of this very important algae that we got in the corner over there. So that should be good for right now. Yeah, we're just going to expand the base a little bit. I think that's the final one for this one. Yes, this one kicked on as well, so there we go. We got both our air scrubbers probably working a little too hard here. I did just realize that that's going to spread out a little bit, but hopefully the air scrubber should keep it at bay here. Worst case scenario, we can always airlock this off if it is becoming a serious issue, but I don't think... Well, I don't know. There's a lot of carbon dioxide there, man. All right, well, regardless, it's working good. We also got a lot of water over here, as you can see, thanks to our water purifier here. So this whole plumbing system is working really well. We're using a lot of the contaminated water. I'm actually worried we might run out of it. I hope that's not the case, but that might be a risk. Thankfully, we got lots of contaminated water everywhere. We just have to actually build over to it. But yes, this should be fine. It's worrying me. It's spreading a little bit to our area, but CO2 is really not that dangerous. It's the contaminated water or air, well, contaminated water as well that you don't want to deal with. We'll get rid of this algae here too since we need it, and also I would like to actually tile this thing off. That way it looks a little better. So hopefully they do that. Looks like they got all the algae here. That's perfect. Let's not break through that wall though. Let's actually tile off this wall as well. That should look really nice and a little bit more refined. And it looks like they're starting to dig up here too. So yeah, we're doing pretty good here. I'm excited. We set up the air scrubbers now. We got all this going on. I mean, there's carbon dioxide. There's a little bit of contaminated oxygen. Okay, that's worrying me, because I don't think that was there before. So we're going to actually put an air deodorizer right around here. Let's put 2, just in case, because all the freaking dirty air is going to just flow throughout here. And if this thing ever breaks, we are screwed. And yeah, I'm liking where this is actually going here. I'm excited about it. It's looking good, in my opinion. Yeah, I just need to get these air deodorizers up right away. Actually, let's prioritize that to a 9, because I think that's kind of like emergency area right now. All right, and it's always C-Top that comes to save the day, man. He's doing the air scrubbers now, or whatever they're called, air deodorizers. So there's air scrubbers. That deals with CO2. Air deodorizers deals with contaminated oxygen. We got a little bit hanging around over here. Maybe I should have put it right by up here, but I think it should come over to here and fix the issue that we're having. Now, I don't know, do these need to be connected? No, they don't actually need to be connected to the power line, so that's cool. So because of that, let's actually do one more just up here where I said it's looking, yeah, it's looking a little ripe up there. So we'll put one there as well. and prioritize that too, as they are so cheap. We've researched everything now, so everything in the game we have unlocked, and the only thing I really haven't done is gas-related things, and we're going to get into that very soon here because we got chlorine down here, we got hydrogen. I would like to move over to hydrogen power, but right now I'm actually really happy with the coal. It's not so bad when you got an airlock system keeping all that CO2 in there, so it's really not that bad. Aside from that, though, we can do a few more things. The cooking station, for example, is something we probably should have done earlier. You can do, like, power switches and everything. You can get pretty crazy with the wire and plumbing systems, which is fun. But everything else, I think we've done more or less. Insulated tile, this can deal with heat. Actually, heat is probably going to be our next issue. Let's actually go to the temperature so we can check it out. Yeah, you can see this room is getting to the point of scorching hot. What's the actual temperature in here? 47 degrees Celsius. Wow. Okay, so we definitely do want to do some fans. That will be the next episode, probably dealing with the heat issue, as well as, you know, trying to make some more water here, because we are going to run out very soon, and we're going to run out of algae as well. So it's a little scary right now, but you know what? Considering we got a 36% stress rate, we haven't killed anyone yet, and we've been successful up until now, I'm feeling pretty damn good. So yeah, we're going to end this one here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, mostly doing decor-related things, and of course installing those air scrubbers as well. As always, guys, thanks for watching and liking, and I'll see you in the next one.